Monday Night Raw was in the Performance Center once again, and unfortunately this nightmare continues. I can't wait for this coronavirus bullshit to be over. I can't wait for everyone to go back to their normal lives, their jobs, the kids go back to school, everything turns around, and things get better, because this really sucks. I hate watching. I can't watch a show, and I'm going to say something about WWE. The card they put on tonight was a piece of shit. The show that they're going to do a record low ratings. All I'm saying is, look, if I see a match, it's Apollo Crews and Angel Garza on my TV, I'm changing the channel. All it was jobbers. There's no stars here. No stars. All it is jobbers. Jobbers, mid-carders, no good wrestlers. It's just a shit show. It's a horrible event. Tonight sucked. Anyway, you have Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, Samoa Joe on commentary. No Jerry the King Lawler. I don't know what that's about. I hope it's not because of that ramen noodles joke, but it could be because they brought him in before, so I hope they don't fire him, but... MVP Lounge, who cares? He introduced Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black. I'm just going to go quick. You have a six-man tag, Apollo Crews, Rey Mysterio, and Aleister Black against Andrade, Angel Garza, and Austin Theory with, of course, Zelina Vega, who's wearing a beautiful top tonight. This was okay. I mean, Zelina Vega has had more screen time since WrestleMania than probably anyone on the main roster. It's crazy. No good match. It was fine. I don't care. No one in this match entertains me. I see all these guys the same week. I don't see any big stars anymore. Cruz, Mysterio, Black. Okay. Andrade, Garza, and Theory. I see that stable every week now. I'm so sick of them. They're all over the TV screen. But it happens in the end when Cruz pins the U.S. champ. I guess they set that up. Maybe Cruz will face Andrade. They're counting down Triple H's top 10 moments. Number 10 was Triple H forming the DX Army with China, X-Pac, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg in March 1998. Oh, that was after WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure after WrestleMania. After WrestleMania 14. That's when he did it. That was really cool. That was a cool moment. That was after they beat up Cactus Jack and Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie in that tag team steel cage match, and the Outlaws won the title back. They lost it at WrestleMania 14 the night before. The Outlaws joined. X-Pac was on the show earlier tonight. China was there. Shawn left, and that was cool. 9 was they beat Sting at WrestleMania 31 in March of 2015. That was still bullshit. Seriously, no, it was complete bullshit. No. Anyway, Charlie Caruso's backstage interviews Andrade and Vega. Okay, we know Zelina Vega hates Charlie Caruso. I'm tired of this. They had Zelina Vega say his teammates let him down, and he agreed. Andrade said Cruz couldn't beat him one-on-one. I guess they're going to do something when Zelina faces Charlie. I don't know. Who cares? Stuff just goes on forever. After they left, Cruz popped in, says he was proud of himself. He showed Charlie Caruso he could beat Andrade twice in one night, and... Then Zelina Vega gets mad. She gets in his face. Cruz wanted his title match, so she gave it to him. This was actually a decent segment. Their video package with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, not a big deal. Triple H number 8 was when he beat The Rock on the first SmackDown, August 99. That was a classic show. Yeah, Triple H and The Rock. Shawn Michaels was a special referee. Shawn turns heel, and Shawn was against. He was the heel commissioner. Then he became a face again. But that was a cool segment. Number 7 was Stephanie McMahon walking in on him. Walking him teaching Trish, I'm told. Really that? It's on the top 20. Come on. Asuka against Nia against Shayna. The match didn't happen. Asuka enters. Asuka says she has a personal issue. They show when Nia Jax almost killed Kairi Sane last week. Asuka cut a pre-match promo, says she tapped out Nia Jax. She used to beat Jax all the time. I remember she would beat her. She's beaten Nia Jax a lot. She beat her a couple of times at NXT. She beat her on the main roster a few times. She has plenty of wins over Nia. Nia comes out. They're still push her. Thank you, Dwayne. Baszler yanked Asuka out of the ring and tossed her into the ladder. All three of them brawl. Jackson actually gets the better of them. She ran the ladder into both of them, saying to the ring. She teased jumping on the ladder, but she didn't. She just stood tall. Her music played. Shit segment. Lashley, Lana, who cares? Lashley beats Denzel Durante, who cares? Liv Morgan against Ruby Riott. It feels like they might get rid of Ruby, just the way they're burying her. I don't know why they do it, but they want to push Liv. I know she's a hot blonde, but Ruby's such a better wrestler than Liv. So after she beat her last week, she said she's done with her. Ruby hits the right kick, but Morgan kicks out, and I was thinking to myself, really? Yeah, it's like she... okay, really? Liv then hits the Oblivion and pins Ruby. Ruby, I think, would be much better in AEW. Liv, still going to push her. We know why. She's hot. Saxon asked Morgan if this is a certain chapter. Said she's had many chapters, and there's many people her age still trying to figure out who she was, and she's confident she's going to figure it out. Well, I guess Sarah Logan, she's done. I didn't mention her tonight. I guess they're just not going to use her anymore. Triple H beat Mankind as number 6 again in the King of the Ring in 97. That was good. They had a cage match that was way better at SummerSlam. That was one of my favorite SummerSlams in 97. They had an awesome cage match. That was way better in that match. But Caruso approaches Nia Jax, and awful segment. Viking Raiders. This reminds me of Ascension. Whenever the Ascension came in 2014, they were trying to be the NW or the Road Warriors. It was the worst parody. Everyone hated it. They got booed out of the building. It was a joke, and they were just awful. And it destroyed their push. Destroyed both of them. It was a disaster, and it was one of those things where it embarrassed them. I think this happening to the Viking Raiders. They're far more talented than the Essentials. Maybe they can get over it, but this is just a horrible segment. Jinder Mahal's back. Who cares? Triple H number 5 was NXT invaded SmackDown last November. No, it's not. God, this is a horrible list. Jinder Mahal beat Akira Tozawa. Who cares? We see so much Charlie Caruso. I'm not complaining, but how much of Charlie Caruso and Zelina Vega can we see in one night? Zelina yells at Charlie again. She hates her, and Angel Garza comes in and he gives her a rose. And just this segment's just awful. Triple H number 4 was when him and Shawn Michaels doing their impressions of Vince and Shane McMahon in 2006. Oh, you're kidding me. This guy's won like 20 titles in WWE, and this was his 4th most defining moment. This is a joke. This is so stupid. Fucking idiots. This is awful. This is a horrible list. Horrible list. He had Andrade against Apollo Crews for the U.S. title. This was okay. What happens was Crews goes for a frog slash. Andrade moved, and Crews landed awkwardly on his leg. He tries to attack. Referee stopped him. Crews sold as if he's injured. Referee called for the end of the bell because Crews could not continue. Andrade retains. I don't know what they were doing. I think it was a work, but it could have been a shoot. I'm not sure. Well, they're not going to do anything with Apollo Crews, so it doesn't really matter. Number 3 was a Formation of Evolution in February 2003. That should be in the top 10. I don't think it's number 3. Street Profits got a problem on the Viking Raiders. They told a few jokes. The Viking Raiders are right. Pretty boring segment. They aired a clip from Becky Lynch's 24 documentary. They can just show matches, show like old Money in the Bank. Do something like that. Why do you just... I don't know why they're doing it like this year. Ricochet and Cedric Alexander defeated... I don't even know. Okay. MVP appears on the screen and congratulate us. I don't care about this either. So number 2 was DX invading WWE. I'm surprised they didn't put that number 1 since they're so obsessed with that, but it was a cool moment. I don't think it was the biggest thing ever, but that was their number 2 in April 98. I guess number 1, I don't know what they'd put at number 1. The show Apollo Crews limping away at the trainer's table. He's basically crying. He said they had Charlie Caruso approach him backstage. She's apologetic, and he waves her off, and it's just a stupid segment. Triple H number 1 moment is when he tore his quad. His return on Raw, that was absolutely cool. And MSG, he went on to win the Rumble, and he beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 18, but they can't mention Jericho. But they didn't show anything winning the Rumble, but that ovation at the Madison Square Garden was probably his best moment. That was really, really cool. That was really awesome, actually. I remember when he came back. McIntyre, Rollins. So Jerry Lawler's on the show. I made a mistake. He's there. He hosts the contract signing. He explains the rules of Money Bank for introducing both guys. Rollins wore a black suit with a white shirt. He wore a single glove. McIntyre wore jeans and a t-shirt and a leather jacket. Lawler was told to leave the ring. They sat down. McIntyre immediately signs a contract. He suggests Rollins for side 2, and they can get this done in 20 seconds. Rollins didn't sign. He said McIntyre, if he thought he really wanted this, he would sign. Rollins doesn't want to be the one to crush his dream, but it's a sacrifice willing to make. This would make sense. Rollins invited McIntyre to find him, and Rollins would not turn him away. McIntyre thanked him for his speech. He said, you're completely full of shit. He said that. He asked where all his followers were and reminded him that the fans turned on him. McIntyre didn't know what Rollins was all about, and they go on for a while. McIntyre says he had some advice: shut your mouth. No one wants to hear him talk. Not the fans, not anyone in the back, and probably not even his own family. He advised him to finish the job at Money in the Bank and go for a throw because he was planning on doing the same. Rollins said the picture would be clear. McIntyre would be better off with it. Rollins signed the contract. He leaned over to the table and told him to have faith. McIntyre drove his head against the table and tossed the table out of the ring. He set for the Claymore, but Buddy Murphy came and attacked him. Rollins hugged Murphy. As they hugged, McIntyre flew in with the Claymore kick. He was aiming at Rollins, but he hit Murphy, and he got crushed. This was pretty funny. Murphy likely pushed Rollins out of the way. Then Rollins just bailed. So Rollins is just a pussy heel now. He was a joke. I had him beat Brock Lesnar twice. I'm sure Brock, well, he doesn't give a shit, but if he did, he should be mad because he put this guy over big twice last year. Now they're just he's doing nothing. So it was what it was. Raw was fine. It was an okay show. It just, it was just boring, to be honest. It wasn't a horrible show. Just the last segment was good, but it's one of those situations where no one's going to care until they get back in front of a live audience. It was just a forgettable show tonight, in my opinion.